Hey y'all, so I gotta do this live over. So this will be a one card pull for each zodiac sign. We're gonna start with Aries, end with Pisces, and let's see what comes out. Okay, hey y'all, welcome to the Tarot Hour. This is my very first live, and let's see what happens. Let's see what were we gonna see for each sign. I think I'm gonna pull out different decks for for each sign, whatever like I feel called to like pull. So that's how we're gonna do that. Okay, and again we're gonna start with Aries. I think Aries, I'm gonna use this one. Let's see, I'm thinking about it. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. Alright, maybe I'll do this for Aries. We'll see. I do need to cleanse these cards as well. Feel good today. How does everybody feel? Great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with this with Aries. And we'll see what happens. So, if you are new here, welcome. If you're not new here, you know how this goes. This is for all Aries placements, summarizing Venus and Mars. Let's see what comes up for the Aries. We're gonna do one card. We're gonna see what messages we get with that one card, okay? Aries. Again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Holy Spirit, let's get a one card pull for the Aries placements. What messages do the Aries need to hear tonight, today, whenever you see this? This is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, this is when it's meant for you. Please don't forget to check out your other placements as well, because it could be other messages that you may have missed or other messages to confirm your, sun sign as well. So all right, Spirit, please give me a message for the Aries placement, summarizing Venus and Mars. Okay. One card. Maybe I'll go into detail as well, but we'll see. See how I feel tonight. Okay, so Aries. Aries, you have the Temple Path, okay? So with the Temple Path, this is definitely about the journey that you're on, that you've been on. Some of you may be in like a lot of doubt when it comes to your journey and like which way to go, which direction. You could be in between 2 or 3 choices right now in which direction to go in. So this could be in careers, maybe even relationships. This could even be like physical move, like where do you want to live? You have like 2 to 3 options, some of you. But for a lot of you, this could also be a religious factor as well. So if you've been kind of teeter-tottering between spirituality and faith and religion, all of these things, that could come into question right now for you. You could be questioning the whys of and the hows of everything, especially if you were raised one religion, you're looking into another religion, especially like you can be raised Christian, but like you're looking into Buddhism or something like that. But overall, Aries, I do feel like there is something where you're not at the crossroads just yet, but the crossroads is on its way. You're on this path. Some of you may have already chosen or will be choosing very soon the path that you're going to take because of XYZ. Put in your situation where it fits. Let me know in the comments. But I do feel like this is a journey. This is definitely a turning point for you as well. Yeah, in the back of the deck, I just saw 4 for 4. So, yeah, in the back of the deck, you have contract, okay? So with the contract, Yeah, some of you signed something. Some of you, like, you just did something that is a turning point for you. This could be a lease. This could be a contract with a business or a job, contracting, you know, something like that. So you've just signed something, or you're about to sign something very soon. Sign off on something. But yeah, Aries, I am picking up, like, you are in this new, like, this new phase, this new stage in your life, and you're definitely moving into this new path, okay? I think I am going to, you know, clarify. I feel like I should. So yeah, let's clarify. Let me use this deck for the Aries placements. Okay, we're doing a 1-card pull for the Aries placements. Sun, Rising, Venus, and Mars just started, okay? All right. All right, please, Spirit, clarify for the Aries, please. Clarify for the Aries placements. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, definitely something about religion, especially if, like, if you have a mom, especially if well, obviously you have a mom, but, like, if your mom's a water sign or a very, like, highly emotional, emotionally intelligent woman or person, they may be speaking to you about religion, or they may be really making you think about religion, or have you, yeah, you're definitely on a spiritual path right now when it comes to this. Yeah, because I am picking up, like, your mom has been talking to you about religion, or trying to see, like, are you going to take the same path as her? Okay. Aries. Yeah, like mother, like daughter, I'm literally picking up. Some of you are veering away from what your mom saw for you or sees for you. So it could cause some things, but let's see. Yeah, see, look, something about the mom with the moon card here, and you have the Hierophant, yeah, because you're taking your own path. This is about your path. Your mom doesn't necessarily disagree or disapproves, but she definitely wants something where it kind of goes in her direction, and that, you know, obviously this is your path. You have to pick your own choice. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull out one more card for the Aries just to just to end this, and then let me see, what do I want to use? Let's use a timing card. Why not? I feel like that'd be good. And then we'll go next to the Taurus placements and see what's going on for the Tauruses. All right, Spirit, please give me a timing card for the Aries placements. Again, this is a 1-card pull with a little bit of clarification. Let's see what happens. Aries, please. So you have around June. So yeah, your mom could have been born around June, because I think that's Cancer. Cancer and Gemini, and you have within a couple of days. So something is happening within a couple of days. This choice, whatever you signed off on, or signing on, or the decision that you're making, could happen in a couple of days. You also have release all expectations. So this is going to be unexpected, or something that you think is going to go a certain way, it's not. So maybe a conversation you have with your mom you think is going to go one way and it goes another, especially if it's about religion or your spiritual practice. Okay. But some of you are literally moving away from the path that was set for you because you're choosing your own path. Okay. You could be literally choosing this new path, this new location, this new job, career in a couple of days. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if that resonates. We're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus placements. This is Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Mars. So what deck do I want to use for Taurus? Because I am going to pick different decks. I think I'm going to choose between these two, though. So I think I'm going to use this for Taurus. Yes. Okay. Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Calling in all the Tauruses. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on for you. We're going to do a 1-card pull again. Okay. Spirit, please give me a message for the Taurus placements, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. If you haven't already, share this live, share this video, like the video, comment below. Make sure you also check out your other videos as well for your other placements. If this doesn't resonate for you, I'm gonna go move on to Taurus. Okay. I'm loving this late night vibe. Okay. In the back of the deck, for some reason I want to start with the back of the deck for you. You have never-ending story. This card is usually about being in a cycle where it feels like you can never get out of this, obviously, never-ending story, right? So it feels like there's something that's happening around certain aspects of your life that feel like it's never ending, or it feels like you can never get out of this. So, for example, if it comes to relationships, you may feel like I'm always running into the same kind of person, even if it's a different body, different space, a different, you know, state. But you're still running into the same story. You know how it's going to end because it's the same kind of cycle, okay? At least that's what you think, Taurus. Now, we have milk and honey, okay? This is very significant because this tells me that you're getting out of this story that you've been telling yourself for a very long time. With this milk and honey, I am getting more relationships for some reason for you, Taurus. So your relationships could be very highlighted around this time. Romantic, family, friends, even coworkers. But there's definitely something happening here where you are pulling yourself out of this story, and you're actually finally seeing something for what it is for you to actually enjoy it, if that makes sense. So you are seeing, or you've seen the patterns, you've seen these certain things, and now you're in this space where you're actually healing from it, and you're healed from it, and you can enjoy your life, enjoy your relationships right now, okay? So let's clarify. Oh, the Aries. Oh, I said Aries. I meant Taurus. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, look, you have the 10 of Wands, oppression. Taurus, you've been kind of in the spaces where you felt trapped. You feel like you couldn't get out. Again, this could be mentally. This even could be like when it comes to like your creativity or your job or things that, there's certain things that you've wanted to do, but you feel like you can't because you don't have the space or the freedom to, okay? But a lot of you could have had a lot of things where you're taking on a lot of burdens for things as well. Give me a message for the Taurus placements, please. Taurus. Thank you. Okay, you have Daughter of Water, which is the Page of Cups. Yeah, Sagittarius is very significant. You could have Sag in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius regardless. There's definitely this space where it comes from, where it feels like you were trapped. It feels like you were stuck, and then all of a sudden, everything just moves very quickly for you. For some of you, this could be a pregnancy, right? Maybe all of a sudden, you know, if you were trying for a baby, you can have one, then all of a sudden you just get pregnant, and everything just kind of moves very fast from there. If this is not pregnancy, right, if you're a masculine presenter or a man, however you identify, this could be something where maybe you've gotten someone pregnant, or something is happening around you where it goes from literally 0 to 100. Like, so you're gone from nothing is happening to now all of a sudden you have 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, like 8 things coming in at once. Okay, and this is definitely this could be money as well, because we have the 10 of Cups with repletion. So this could be something where your bank account, you went from 0, you get me? Like, you went from 0 and all of a sudden all this money comes in, or, you know, you went from no contact and all of a sudden they're texting you every day. Like, something is happening just as fast. Let me adjust this a little bit. It's just a little too bright, and the way that the live is, I can't do the cinematic thing, which sucks. So that it can zoom in. Okay, that's a little better. But yeah, let's get, ooh. Yeah, see? I have the five of, what is this, the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, you, if this is about your money, Taurus, which makes a lot of sense, like if you lost some kind of money or you felt like you didn't have enough to move or to leave, you're going to get it very quickly somehow. Some of you literally need to just speak up and ask for it, if that makes sense. Yeah. Some of you with the Four of Cups here, you're probably spending more time at home with family. But this is also telling me like, you're literally going from uncomfortable to comfortable. Like something is making it very comfortable for you, or someone could be making things very comfortable for you. Yeah, see, look, something about your home, Taurus, which gives it makes sense. You know, you have the Four of Wands here, Aries energy, so something around your home. You could be finding a new home, moving to a new home very quickly. You went from not finding any places or not having enough money saved, and then all of a sudden you moved to a whole new state, maybe even a new country. You know what I mean? Like something very fast, something like that. So okay, let's get a timing card to end this for the Taurus, please. Let's get a timing card. Oh, yeah, see, look how fast. Okay, keep going with the flow of life. Some of you literally need to just keep going with the flow of life, and that will help you get these things very quickly, okay? You have fall time, so this could have happened already, or you'll see that in the fall time, this happens very fast for you. And in the back, you have distract yourself from the waiting game. So that's really what this is, right? With this never-ending story in the back, this is the waiting game. This is the thing that you need to distract yourself from, because you're constantly in this loop of the what ifs right now. And that's what's making things go a little slower. But things come in as soon as it hits the ground running, it hits the ground running. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it may go very, very slow at first, but then when it hits, it hits. You know what I mean? So, yeah, some of you is 2 months from now. So that could be significant. All right, Taurus, that's all I got for you. We're going to move on to the Geminis, all right? Let's see what we got for my Geminis. Thank you, Taurus, for being here. And we're going to move on. All right, what deck do I want to use for a Gemini? Spirit? Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Mars. What do we have for the Geminis? I kind of want to use... I feel like Gemini's going to be a little special. So I'm going to let Gemini's, you know, your sister sign's birthday season is here. So I feel like you guys want something special. All right. Spirit, please give me a message for the Gemini placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Let's see what we got for the Geminis. Oh my goodness. Okay. These are brand new cards, so don't mind me. Okay. Let's do one more. Right. Gemini. All right. So I had a feeling this was gonna come. So child divine. So the light attributes of this card is innocence, purity, redemption. Suggests a special connection with divine. Okay. So you could be in your childlike era right now, or really, really tapped into your inner child. You could be in a very playful mood. You also have healer. So passion to serve others by repairing body, mind, spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. So yeah, you could be doing some inner child healing right now. Maybe you're working with a healer to heal this inner child wounds, or you could be helping others. Some of you are writers. That tracks with Geminis, and you use that to heal yourself, or you use that as a way to cope with things when you're writing. Especially if you're a writer and a singer, or even if you can't necessarily like sing, or you write songs, you write poems, or you write things that, I saw this visionary card, so you write things that you want to see in your life, like manifestation. Okay, let's clarify for the Geminis. Spirit, please give me a message for the Geminis, please. Yeah, look, you have repletion, Pisces energy. This is also about that spiritual healing, replenishing yourself. Yeah, some of you are really tapping into this. Good for you, Gemini. Yeah, you have the Magician in reverse. Some of you felt powerless, right? Especially if something has happened to you when you were younger. But some of you are taking your power back. Or even with the Magician card in reverse, this is you doing the inner work rather than trying to manifest on the outside. You're more so trying to manifest or trying to heal within with the Magician here. Yeah. See, look, you have the Two of Swords in reverse, but I kind of want to take it upright. It feels better upright. You listening to your intuition, speaking to your your intuitive self. Yeah, some of you are really facing the music when it comes to something. Some of you literally are musicians, or you use music for something, or as a way to heal or to heal others. But Gemini, like, you're facing the music, or you're going through the fire. You're finding, the bravery, as it says here, to go through this, these trials and tribulations, but really more so to really work through what's going on with you on the inside internally. A lot of you are understanding like something internal is happening for you, and you want to tap into that so you can heal. Okay, let's get one more. Thank you. Yeah, you have the Father of Air. This is your energy. A lot of you could be a little bit older, so you're getting wiser, but you're also understanding that, or you're using your intellectual mind, your high intelligence to, cope with something or actually heal through something and fix something within. So a lot of you could be thinking about like going within in terms of like you could be in a monastery, or you could be thinking about something like that. But there's definitely you're doing a lot of deep thinking, a lot of reflection, where you're thinking about your life, thinking about your trials, thinking about how you've gone through the trials and tribulations, or how you're getting through what you're going through. A lot of you are doing this with words, poems, music, writing, something of that nature, okay? Okay. Yeah. Let's get one more. Geminis. Too many. Oh yeah, but this makes sense though. You have the Five of Cups with the Six of Cups, so definitely something that was disappointing to you in your childhood. Usually when this comes out together, this definitely is about your inner child, your childhood. You could have had a lot of disappointments, a lot of people that disappointed you, especially if they were close people that were supposed to be like close to you, so it could be family members or friends. But you've had a lot of disappointments in your life where you felt like you couldn't maybe trust people, felt like you didn't have enough friends or people that really had your back. Maybe you were the oldest child, or you are the oldest child, and therefore you're always taking care of everyone else but yourself, right? But you have the ability to take your power back now, Gemini. All right, we're gonna end this with the timing card for the Geminis. Okay, we'll take that. November. Time is still unknown, and distract yourself from the waiting game. So a lot of you are just like, you're just going with the flow, or you're letting life just kind of not pass you by, but you're just letting life just do its thing. You're not like too strung up on time right now, or too strung up on deadlines, because you just want to feel free, or you want to feel like how you were as a kid when time was just of the essence. You know what I mean? Time was not a factor. You didn't have to think about schedules. You didn't have to think about waking up or going to bed or any of those things. You kind of just lived your life. So a lot of you are tapping into that space, okay? All right. that's all I have for the Geminis. We're going to move on to Cancer. Cancers with the answers. And she's a dancer. All right. Thank you, Gemini. Let's move on. I want to use this for Cancer. Spirit, please give me messages for Cancer, Sun, rising, Venus, and Mars. All right. Spirit, give me some messages. One card for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, and Mars. Cancer. Okay. Okay, again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell. Cancer. Oh. You got some things to say, Cancer? I do feel like, Cancer, you've been holding your tongue, or cat's got your tongue. Something about like you holding something close to your chest, not really saying much. All right, Cancer. Okay. All right, Cancer, what we got for you, babe? Okay. Yeah, in the back of the deck, you have time for a nap. A lot of you are taking a step back, taking a break. A lot of you have pulled yourselves back from something, someone, a situation. You may have a lot you want to say and do, but you are not doing it, or you're not saying it right now because you do feel the need to retreat, which is very Cancer, okay? Very crab of you. You feel the need to pull back, okay? And I think that's a good idea. Yeah, you have poise. So some of you are just trying to find grace in the situation. You know, a lot of you could take things to hell, or take things, you know, you could take things the way that you would like it to go. But right now you're like, you know what, I'm taking the high road. And not saying like it's all forgive and forget. I don't know what this is about, but more so, you just want to pull back your energy. You don't want to necessarily give people your energy, or give people your time that don't deserve it, that will just, you know, take it for granted or something like that. So a lot of you are just pulling back. You're putting yourself in grace in this situation, and you're being the bigger person when it comes to your situation or whatever's happening for you. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you are just like trying to be fair, trying to be balanced. You're trying to like be copacetic, even though you do have some words, you do have some things you like to say, you're very opinionated, but you're just kind of like, you know what, you got it, you know what I mean? Like, you're just like, you know what, got you, like, I'm gonna let you have it, but you know, just know I have some thoughts, but I'm not gonna say it because it's not my place. You know, a lot of you could be in that space right now, or you could just want to be by yourself, which is very Cancer of you. A lot of you just want to just be at home. You don't really want to be around a lot of people. You don't want to talk. You're just kind of like, you know what, you got it. Like, I'm not even about to correct you. I'm not even about to try to fix it. I'm not about to argue with you. You got it. That's what I feel like you're saying, Cancer. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's clarify for the Cancers. Clarify. Yeah, you had a tower moment with the Ace of Fire. Okay, so yeah, you had a tower moment. Something definitely this is what's making you draw back, because it does feel like something very significant happened. Something kind of blew up in your face, or it felt like something blew up in your face, or it felt like your world is kind of being shaken right now because something drastically happened. So this was what makes you kind of want to pull back, because you don't know, and that you don't necessarily know who to trust, who to speak to, you know. And if you do speak to someone, they might piss you off and you might say the wrong thing, you know what I mean, something like that. So definitely this tower moment is very significant, but you do rise above this, especially with the Ace of Fire here. I do feel like this is a a card that's trial by fire, something that's trial by fire with you. So this is your test, or this is the test for you to see how you're going to communicate, how you're going to deal with this situation, especially if you're in a space of leadership in any way, you know, in any aspect of your life, okay? Yeah, let's get some more information. The Cancers. Yeah, a lot of you have been through this Tower moment. So that's why you felt the need to pull back, because you've already did a lot, okay? Especially with this Son of Air. And it's so funny because it looks like there's like smoke around him. So some of you could be smokers. Like maybe you smoke like, you know, marijuana and cigarettes. Some of you are like heavy smokers. Maybe you vape a lot, and maybe that's what the pulling is. So either you're taking a step back from smoking or vaping or something like that, or you are using these things to kind of like revert to yourself. So like you could just be at home smoking, or you could be at home chilling, you know, something like that. So you're just like kind of also being a little retrospective about what's going on. So I'm seeing a lot of you, like, especially with the, look, you got the Ace of Fire. Some of you are literally taking a blunt and you smoking, you sitting back and relaxing because you like, yo, I've been through enough already. Like, I really don't want to talk to you, you know? Yeah, you have the Son of Water. So you could be hanging out with someone else, you know, especially if they're a water sign. I'm seeing literally two like teenage boys like chilling back, smoking a blunt together, and just like, that's it. Like, y'all just chilling. That's literally what I'm seeing. I'm also picking up, like, especially if you're older, this could have been a childhood friendship that you've had where you and this person kind of sat back, smoked together, chilled together, and maybe something happened between you where some type of like something blew up in your face. Maybe they betrayed you in some way, or something happened between the two of you. Some kind of truth was revealed. I'm also picking up, like, if you're a artist in any way, like, you and this person could have been, like, I'm getting a scenario where, like, you and this person, y'all in the basement, chilling, smoking, y'all doing y'all thing, and then, like, y'all just start freestyling, and then all of a sudden, as you get older, y'all blow up. Like, I'm literally seeing a duo or something. So that could be the case, but I'm more so getting, like, you and this childhood friend, or you and this person, if you guys used to smoke, chill, you know, kick back together, something happened between the two of you, and it kind of blew up in your face, okay? All right, Cancer. What's going on? Yeah, see, look, you have the Two of Pentacles with chains. Something definitely changed here for you. Something is definitely changing your perspective and how you think, speak, communicate, okay? Yeah. Some of you feel like you've changed, or maybe you feel like this person's changed, so that's what makes you pull back your energy. Let's get, thank you. Yeah, you have the Hierophant here. So definitely something happening when it comes to society, how you see society, religion, things of that nature. A lot of you could be highly connected, and you're realizing how connected you are, and you change your perspective and your ways. Yeah, something definitely, someone here or this event was a catalyst for you to jump into your spiritual path or something like that. Okay, let's get a timing card to end this for the Cancers. Okay, so you have next year. So next year is definitely significant. So if this hasn't happened already, this will happen next year. Okay, or you'll see the results of this of next year. Okay. Oops, sorry. Let's get one more. You have trust that it will happen when the time is right. So yeah, I'm still picking up that story of like two guys who are rappers or artists in any way. Like, something significant could happen for the both of you next year. You also have within 3 months, which is, at this time frame, is next year. So, still, okay? All right, that's all I have for you for today, Cancer. We're going to move on to Leo. My favorite Leos. All right, thank you, Cancer. That was a great reading. That made me kind of feel refreshed a little bit. Maybe that's how you feel. All right, Leo, what deck are we going to use for you? Let's use this one. Leo wants to be a little special, huh? Yeah, let's... Leo, which one do you want? I feel like you're a little indecisive. So it's like, not usually, but right now I'm feeling the indecisiveness. So I don't know which one to use. I think I'm going to use this one. All right. Let's get into Leo, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Spirit, please give me a message for the Leos, please. A message for the Leos. Okay. Leo, if you have any children, your children could be significant. Okay. All right, Spirit, please give me a message for the Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. This is, again, a one-card pool for the zodiac signs. And get some clarification. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Okay, Leo. Let's see what we have for you. Okay. All right, Leo. So in the back of the deck, you have attachment. So there's definitely something going on with the things that you are attached to. People, you're looking deeper into the whys of, you know, your relationships or something like that. Let's take a slight little break. Unfortunately, my daughter is waking up. So we're going to just sit here and enjoy the ambiance, okay? All right. Sorry about that, Leo. 1 second. Okay. Enjoy. I'm just gonna grab my water too. I'm hydrated. Okay, Leo, so I usually take everything that happens during the readings as like the reading, usually. So this could be significant. Maybe you need to take a break or a pause when it comes to maybe your relationships. Some of you may need to literally take a break, a pause, or you need to drink more water. Could be dehydrated. But something feels like it's draining you, okay? We'll see. Leo, we have strategy. Yeah, you need to take a break or a pause so that you can write down your goals or figure out a strategy for something. A lot of you also need to write down what you want to manifest right now. You are in a very high period of manifestation. So you simply writing it down and truly believing what you write down will help you a lot to kind of draw in all these things that want to come towards you. Okay, yeah, especially when it comes to money. Okay, or a new job, a new career. So there's something that you may have done to you or done in the past that comes back to you. when it comes to money. So yeah, you did something, Leo. I love this for you. But yeah, let's see what we have for the Leos. Yeah, something could happen where like you get this new job, but like don't forget to take a break in between, you know, you quitting your old job and getting into the new one, because that break is going to be very significant for you, or you're going to need it. You don't want to just hop into a new, you know, period. So if you feel like there's something that you want to do as well, maybe some of you need to literally manifest a vacation. Some of you want to go on vacation, or you want to go on a break. You need a break. Okay, let's see. Or you want to break free from something. Could be a job. Okay, let's see. For the Leos. Yeah, see, look, you have the Hangman. This is the best break you can have, because you're always going to get lessons and spiritual like tools, and you're going to get enlightened during this time. So yeah, you're going to have a time frame starting, I'm hearing starting now, like literally right now, today, where you're going to be on a little bit of a break. But this break is going to bring so many lessons, so many things that you're never going to learn in the lifespan, if that makes sense. Like, you'll learn so many things in this, like, short span of time. I'm literally getting 1 to 2 weeks that you wouldn't have gotten in any other lifetime, which is crazy. That's beautiful. All right, Leo. What else we got for the Leos? Yeah. So you have the Ten of Wands with the Daughter of Water. Okay. Yeah, we have the Adjustment card here in reverse. Some of you need to adjust what's going on. If you do have a child, something is going on with your child. But I am also picking up, like, this is you using your energy to just think and strategize as well. Even though you're in this space of a break, or you feel like you're trapped, you're in a corner, you're going to use this time to birth something new, write down something, do something, using your energy, your abilities. Yeah, something about it. Something about upside down. Something is upside down. So you need to adjust, if that makes sense. I don't know what that means for you, but something is upside down, so you need to adjust it. Okay? No. Okay. Yes. So yeah. Yeah, something with your job, work, your career, something with money. A lot of you may need to actually move when it comes to a new job. So if you are looking for something new, or if you want to apply to new jobs, look for something that's kind of out of state, or even out of the city. It doesn't have to be far. Just not in your local area, because your local area does feel like, you know, there's not a lot of opportunities. Maybe there's like something going on with the job market in your area where there's not a lot of like, you know, not a lot of coin to give out. It's not a lot of money. So even if they wanted to hire you, they can't pay you, if that makes sense. So you looking elsewhere would be significant for you, because you're, especially because you're too close, it's too close to home, or something is too close where you can't see. So this is why Spirit is asking you to look outside of your state, your city, for a new opportunity, because you might get a new job probably very, very soon, or you could get a new job very soon if you use your manifestation, but also if you look outside of not only yourself, but your area, okay? So you need to explore. Maybe some of you need to explore a new field, right? Maybe you have been kind of, you know, you've kind of been locked into what you know, or what you've always done, because that's what you've always done, but now you kind of set yourself up. You kind of dropped yourself, so now you're looking at different things, or you're looking at new things, things that might actually be better for you financially, or bring something new. Yeah, you have the Judgment card here in the back, so there's definitely something going on with you and how you see yourself, okay, Leo? So you can literally change your life right now. You can change the trajectory if you put the effort, if you put the work in, okay? All right. Let's get a timing card to end this for the Leos. Oh. So look, things happen sooner when you focus your energy on you. How interesting. So yeah, some of you need to focus your energy on yourselves. Maybe you have been constantly giving your energy out to other people. Some of you constantly have been trying to do things for others, maybe even literally manifest for other people, but you need to kind of focus on yourself right now. Maybe that's what the break is too. Like, you don't need to be in a relationship right now. You have around March. So March could be significant. That's Pisces, I think. Pisces and Aries. So that could be significant. Let's get one more for the Leos, please. One more card. Okay. And you have the month of November. So that's Scorpio and Sagittarius. So those could be significant as well. All right, Leo, that's all I got for you. We're going to move on to the Virgos. Thank you, Leo, for joining. Thank you, Leo, for watching. We're going to move on to the Virgos. Let's see what's going on for the Virgos, okay? Thank you, Leo. That was a good reading. All right, Virgo. Uh-oh. Virgo, are you cleaning someone else's mess? Are you cleaning someone else's mess, Virgo? Oh, no. Okay. So this is for the Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Virgo. All right. I dropped my deck, so we're going to pick this up. In the meantime, I'm going to think about what deck do I want to use for you, Virgo? What do I want to use for the Virgos? Do I want to use that one? I think I do. I think I'm going to use this one for the Virgos. All right, 1 second. For some reason, Virgo, too, I want to, like, pull out a love deck for you. So, could be getting a love message, Virgo, which is different from all other messages, because everyone's messages have kind of just been like a general, like, see what happens. But for you in particular, I kind of want to do a love reading for the Virgos. We're going to still use this though. All right, so this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. We're going to do one card, okay? So a love message could be significant for you, Virgo. Maybe you are cleaning someone else's mess with a partner or something like that. Or you feel like you're going to have to do that, or you're doing that. Or you and this person make a mess. You know, take it how it resonates. Let's see. Spirit, please give me a message for the Virgo placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars for the Virgos. All right. Wow, my video finished. Play this one. So significant. Look at this trying to come out. Oh, some of you are still cleaning up the mess of a past relationship. That's what that means. So there's a past relationship that was significant, and you're still cleaning up the mess from it, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, Virgo, what do we have for you, babe? All right, yeah, so we have here and now. This is about you being in the present moment. Some of you need to be in the present moment. You're probably still thinking about the past, still thinking about what you could have done, what you should have done, or you're heavily obsessed over the future, what you need to do. And right now, you need to be present about what's going on here and now, what's happening right in front of you. You have in the back of the deck, to be fair, so you could have a significant Libra placement, or you're dealing with the Libra. Yes, you can have a free read. Give me 1 second. Let me finish Virgo and I'll give you a free read, okay? Just put down a question and then I'll read your question. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. What's your question? I wanted these lives to be, you know, free reads. So yeah, please drop down your question. I'll give you a free read. Or I'll just pick up whatever you want me to pick up, a general message. Funny that you asked, because I was trying to do a love message for Virgo. So yeah, let's do a love message for you. What's coming to you in love? We're going to put Virgo on pause. Virgo probably needs a break anyway, because you're cleaning up somebody else's mess. Okay, what's happening for Ravi in love? I'm going to do one card for you, boo. Okay. This could be significant for Virgos as well, so take it how it resonates. Okay. All right, so you have stayed optimistic about your love life. I feel like this is still resonating for Virgos. So if you have a Virgo placement, let me know in the comment, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. But yeah, you definitely need to be positive about your love life, because I feel like if you do, I feel like you do have a strong Virgo placement. Regardless, you need to stop thinking about the past and thinking about the future. You need to think about right now. Right now, you have been a little pessimistic about your love life. So there's definitely something around you needing to be optimistic. Okay, Gemini? Okay. Yeah, you also have unrequited love in the back. So if there's someone, maybe you've dealt with past relationships, or maybe you've dealt with someone that didn't love you the way that you love them, or you're dealing with someone that they don't necessarily like you as much as you like them, but if you remain positive, you might find someone coming to you very soon. So you need to actually go and date, if that makes sense. So instead of reminiscing, or instead of looking to others, like relationships as a go-to, you need to actually go date and meet people. And that will help you kind of forget the person that you used to love that didn't really love you, but also put you in this present moment. Because for you too, like, let me get one more. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, there could be something around you meeting your person at the right time, or you've been thinking about meeting your person at the right time. If religion is a factor for you, that could be what is significant as to why, like, the past relationships didn't work, maybe. Yeah, see, look, you also have engagement. I am getting arranged marriage. I don't know why. You tell me if that's significant, but you do have new love here. So new love wants to meet you. It wants to be with you, but you need to stop thinking about the past, or you need to actually go out and date. So yeah, that's the free read that I have for you so far. Yeah, you could be meeting someone that you can literally see yourself getting married to. Maybe you have an idea of like the kind of person that you want to be married to. But you have to be positive about it. You can't think about, you know, what could go wrong. You can't think about what's wrong. You have to actually meet people. You have to go out. You have to date. You have to talk to people. I know right now we don't want to, but you have to give someone a chance. Or maybe there's even for you somebody where you could be thinking like, oh, maybe this person doesn't like me because of XYZ, and maybe they do, but your pessimism is getting in the way, or like Your fears are getting in the way, okay? All right, that's all I got right now. We're going to go back to the Virgo placements to see what's going on for the Virgos. So, yeah, this could be significant. Okay. All right. Going back to the Virgos. Where did we leave off? We're going to clarify for the Virgo placements. Thank you for asking for a reading as well. Definitely want to do this more often, so don't forget to subscribe so I could do this more often. Yeah, so Virgo. Yeah, there's a lot to be grateful for right now. And I feel like for Virgos, you're thinking too much about before, too much of the future. And there's something about you remaining present because there's people and relationships and things around you that feel victorious, or it feels like you've won, or they make you feel like you've won, or they make you feel good. Yeah. Or you need to spend time with people. This is the being in the present moment. You need to spend more time with people that, you know, replenish you, that make you feel like you're winning, make you feel like, not in an ego. They're not stroking your ego, like, but in a way where you just feel good when you're around them. You feel like you can have fun, or you feel like you can do things because you've been worrying a lot about a lot of things. You've been thinking about a lot, especially if you're, see, look, you have the joy, 9 of Cups. So if you've been around people that have been draining your energy, or are always looking for you to clean up their mess, or always looking for you to do for them, you need to think about who, right now, you need to think about who am I around that makes me feel like I can do anything. Or every time I leave this person, I never feel drained. I always feel replenished. I always feel like I can do more than what I feel like I can do before I talk to them or was, you know, spent time with them. So definitely think about that because that's significant. Okay, let's get one more. I'm gonna move on. Okay. So the Hierophant has been coming out for a lot of people. So the Hierophant is very significant for a lot of people right now. Yeah, something could have happened in your childhood where maybe you've always been left disappointed with the 5 of Cups here since childhood. You could have felt like left out as well when it comes to like maybe your peers or your family members or something like that. Yeah, but there's definitely, you got the title card here, and with the title card, it feels like there's something new happening. This could be a new contract, a new relationship, maybe a new relationship you have with a water sign. Something that feels new, even if it's not a new person, it feels new. So that's nice. Maybe I am getting like baptism for some reason. Or something just feels refreshed or renewed, okay? All right, we're going to end this for the Virgos, and then we're going to move on to Libra. Oh, here we go. Look, next month. I'm going to take that. You have next month. Let's get one more for the Virgos. Stop focusing on time frames. Yeah, so something could happen for you next month. So right now, you remaining present, not focusing on time frames, and you being, you know, to yourself or being around people that make you feel replenished could help these things come in faster. I do feel like there's something new coming in for you. So even if, like, I'm not necessarily seeing, like, a job or anything, but, like, you could have multiple new things come in for you. Okay, if you stop focusing on it. Some of you are too focused on other people's problems, other people's issues, okay? Let's get one more. Yeah, release the need to control the situation. Which Virgos can't really help themselves. Virgos have to control the situation, but this is definitely a lesson for you, and that's probably what the Hierophant is about. This is a spiritual lesson for you to let go of control. Okay, so you can see all the new things, better things that can come in for you, especially when it comes to like relationships, friendships. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna move on to Libra. Thank you, Virgo. This is my one card pull. So I'm pulling one card for each sign. So I already did Aries. I already did Aries to obviously Virgo. So you can rewind the live and see those, or you can wait for it to publish and rewatch it. So now we're gonna do Libra. Let's see, what deck do I want to use for Libra? I think I'm gonna use the same deck for Libra. Yeah. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, okay? Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for the Libra placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Moving on to the Libras. For some reason, for Libra, I'm getting stage fright or feeling afraid to be seen. Especially if you're actually on stage, like as a singer or something like that, performer, a speech or something. Or fear to be perceived. All right, Libra. Okay, let's do one more. Okay. All right, in the back of the deck. Yeah, okay, you have co-create. Now, usually this is a card of co-creating with the universe, you know, the spiritual and the material, or the physical, materializing or combining, connecting. I am also getting, like, you on a podium or a stage. Maybe if you are looking into politics or you're in politics in some kind of way, it could be significant. Yeah, let's see what we have here. So you have Treasure Island. This is like my favorite card in this deck because this tells you like your blessings, the things that you want, the things that you're wishing for. They may be coming in a little slow, but what you're doing right now is working because they're on the way. But like as it's coming, even though it's coming in slow, right? It's on the back of a turtle. It's accumulating as it's coming towards you. So it's like you may have started small in one thing, but then as time goes on, it grows, kind of like interest. Okay. I love that. And Libra, like, this is a Libra card as well. Like, this is the balance, or this is like the judicial system, something like that, okay? So I'm also hearing like karmic balance. So yeah, karma or dharma in this sense, but karma, it's something is balancing here for you. Okay. Let's clarify for the Libras. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Libra placements? Sun, Rising, Venus. Oh. I'm going to put these back. I think I'm going to keep that, though. That feels significant. That's the Four of Swords. Yeah. Let's get one more. Yeah, I'm picking up if there is something happening, like, now, you don't have to be the water sign or fire sign in order to connect to these cards. It does say Father of Water and Father of Fire, but this is more about, like, the energy of the element of fire and water rather than the zodiac signs, even though they do rule over those zodiac signs. But there's something that happened between these two energies. You could fit wherever you fit. Maybe you're mostly intelligent. Maybe you're passionate about something. But there's definitely something where you and another person are dealing with each other. This could be a relationship, same-sex relationship. But I'm also getting like you and this person, something happened between the two of you. The reason why I say relationship, it could be a friendship as well. It doesn't have to be romantic. Is because of the fact that the Three of Swords or this grief card is here. If this is a friendship as well, like I am picking up like something happened between you two that was kind of heartbreaking. Or feel like the relationship failed or something failed between the two of you. But you have these two cards here. The two Four cards, by the way. Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. This is definitely a significance in like something is at a halt. Or something is stopped. Or it feels like it at least. Maybe spending more time at home. Spending more time to yourself. Yeah, because you're healing right now. Or there's something, you know what? This card is here. But look what's over here. If someone recently gotten like married as well. Or something going on with marriage. Or a relationship. Interesting. This is a little, not hard to read, but it feels like there's something not being said here, if that makes sense. So, yeah, maybe that's what it is, especially with the Four of Swords here. Someone has, even if you guys live in the same home or you're in the same neighborhood, it feels like somebody's giving the silent treatment. Or the silent treatment is significant. So it's like one person is not talking, they're to themselves. Another person, like, maybe they want to talk, but they're feeling lonely, but they're still, like, gonna be to themselves. Interesting. Okay, Libra. Listen to this message. Let's get a timing card. Look. Yeah, things happen sooner when you focus your energy on you. It definitely feels like two people here, and they're both focused on themselves in two significant ways. So, like, one person is heartbroken, while the other person just feels like they failed. Either way, it still feels like defeat, or it still feels like heartbreaking. And it's like this water sign or father of water is not speaking, not saying a word, because they're heartbroken. Whereas like the other person has been like staying at home more, maybe finding things to comfort them, you know, vices or something like that, and they're staying to themselves physically. Interesting. Okay, so someone's focused on themselves right now. Okay, let's see one more. Thank you. You have January. So maybe you guys are not talking, and you may talk in January. January is significant. Maybe there's a court date or something happening in January for you. Maybe I'm getting a roommate situation. Like, that's why I'm like, it doesn't have to be romantic. Maybe even a roommate situation in January is significant. You also have 2 months from now. So from January to 2 months from now, right now we're in December, but these are timeless messages, so you read it how you, when you get it. Okay. Okay, Libra. We're gonna move on now to Scorpio. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna move on to Scorpio now. I don't know what that's about. Okay, Scorpio, what deck do I want to use for you? I kind of want to use this one again, I think. Which deck do you want to use? Actually, we have a third one as well. I think I'm going to use this for Scorpio. This feels like Scorpio's energy right now. Okay. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Moving on to Scorpio. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Scorpio, what do we have for you, love? Spirit, can you give me a message for the Scorpios, please? A message for the Scorpios. Okay, let's do one more. Okay. What do we have for the Scorpios? Okay. So we have a rescuer in the back. And here we have angel. Now, this could be spiritually, right? Maybe your angels are here to save you from a situation, take you out of a situation. But I'm also picking up someone sees you as their angel, or they see you as their rescuer, their savior. We're going to get more detail, but let's also read what it says. So angel, it says, helping those in need with no expectation of return. They also have provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Okay. Let's clarify for the Scorpios. I'm also getting Angel in Disguise by Brandy. So maybe you're like, maybe you're eyeing somebody because you don't understand, or you don't see how I say this. You're trying to see if someone's an angel, an actual angel, or an angel in disguise. Okay. Let's clarify for the Scorpios, please. You have 6 of Wands, victory. This could be a spiritual message for you, Scorpio. Yes, you feel like someone rescued you, or maybe you feel like you rescued yourself out of a situation. You feel victorious in something. Okay. You have the Lovers here and the Daughter of Fire. This is the Page of Fire in the traditional tarot. Yeah, someone that you may be in a relationship, you feel like maybe you're dating someone named Angel, but also they feel like you're your guardian angel. They feel like you're an angel. Or maybe they feel like this about you. Especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, a Leo. Could be Aries or Sag, or if you have these placements. Let's see. Then you have the Magician, and you have the Two of Swords, which is equilibrium. Yeah. You see how the wings are up, the hands are up, like some of you feel like relieved, or something feels like it was saved for you, or someone feels like they were saved for you. Yeah. Let's get one more. Hey, Scorpio. See, look, you have the Sun card. You definitely have this Leo energy is here. This is like, this is a beautiful reading, actually, because this feels like you basically getting everything that you want, which is beautiful. Yeah, especially because, look, I'm looking here. You have victim to rescuer. And you also have storyteller. Some of you are sharing your story and how you got out of a situation. You also have a mentor. So you could be mentoring people, or someone sees you as an angel. They see you as a mentor. Okay? Some of you need to actually share your story, though, with other people, especially when it comes to, like, love, or how you met your person, like, how you met this person. Maybe someone wants to tell the world, you know, they want to share to the world, like, how you've changed their lives. Yeah, this feels like a testimony for you. But yeah, it definitely feels like, you know, whatever victimhood, if you were the victim, right, in this situation, or if you were going through things, you're definitely coming out of this situation safe, loved, happy. You know what I mean? Like, things are working out for you. Especially if you, they might move very quickly with the daughter of fire as well. It does feel like you found someone that matches you. If you found someone that really gets you, they're on the same wavelength as you. Yeah. Okay, let me get, where's my deck? Okay, here it is. Let's end this. Scorpios, get a timing card for Scorpios. All right, we have December. So this is happening right now. Whatever this message is. So if this is about love, or this is just like a spiritual message, could be happening right now. Or whenever you watch this, could be happening in December. Right now, it is December as we are in this reading. Or maybe something, I'm literally picking up something saves you, or something happens very last minute, very quick to the minute, a very last second. But like, you know, almost like when you watch a race and it's like the person has been kind of like lagging behind the whole time, and then all of a sudden they start catching up and they beat the entire race the very last second, or like right by the nose. That's what this feels like. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, you have let it happen organically, self-explanatory, and you have around March. So from December now to March, or you could be dealing with a Pisces or Aries. This is also Sagittarius and Capricorn. Could be dealing with those signs, or you have those placements. Okay, but that's all I have for the Scorpios. Now we're gonna move on to Sag. Okay, move on to Sag. Happy birthday to all the Sagittarius placements and Sag Suns. If you've had a birthday, if your birthday's coming up, happy birthday. We're going to move on to the Sagittarius, okay? I think I want to use the same deck for Sag. Sag, since it is your birthday, I might use more than one. We'll see. Let's see how we feel. Because you might not need more than one. But okay, let's move on for the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Sag. Let's see what we have for the Sagittarius, please. Spirit, please give me a message for the Sagittarius, please. forget to like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And make sure you go check out your other videos too, because I have tons of videos in signs, your placements, collective readings. All right, let's do one more for the Sag. All right. What do we have? Wow, I've never received this card. I like this card. You have child magical. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. Okay, Sag. Also have a gambler. I mean, this is very sad. You could just be spending, you know what? I'm not even mad at it. You could be spending, you know, money on your birthday or celebrating yourself, enjoying life right now. Maybe doing some things that you never got to do as a child. You're doing it now that you have money. You're also following what it says, right? You're following your intuition, even when people don't believe in you. Because maybe people are not understanding or see how you see things. And you follow your own compass. You follow your own, you know, your own guidance. You usually like to work alone anyway, so it works. It works for you. You know what? I am going to do multiple decks. Let's see. I'm use this one for the Sag. Don't be mad. It's the Sag's birthday. I'm going to do it for all the signs when it's their birthday. Yeah, see, look. I'm going to keep that. So you are serendipity. These are like seeing the signs. Things usually happening out of luck, prosperity. You know, you may be following your path where you might not know exactly where you're going or what you're doing, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, like, you feel it in your intuition and you're seeing things line up accordingly, right? It almost feels like another adventure, but you're, especially with this All That Glitters, you understand, first of all, here's the mask, right? You are following intuition even when people here are telling you to go a different way or trying to trick you into going a different way. You still follow your intuition, or you should. This is a message of you should. Be careful too of following people based on superficial things like the money. They look like they have a lot of money, or they look like they have a lot of influence. They don't. You do, or you could have some, but you have to listen to yourself. Fairies could be significant too, as well, for you. It could be like a synchronicity for you. So if you see a fairy on something, that means you can go towards that, or, you know, or butterflies could be significant. Yeah. We're gonna get more. 1 second. Let's clarify for the Sag, please. Sun, rising, Venus, and Mars. I saw that. So you have the 5 of Wands, but it came out in reverse. Yeah, some of you have some inner conflict, right? So you're thinking about, or you've been reflecting a lot. Especially if you have been for some reason I feel like you're comparing yourself to other people, or someone's making you feel some kind of way. Yeah, see, look, this is your energy, Sag. The Temperance card. This is why you can really only get advice or listen to another Sag. Only another Sag will understand where you're going, what you're doing, because they're also doing their own thing. Don't try to seek advice or things from other people, because they haven't been or they will never be where you're going. because what you're doing is almost unimaginable, okay? But some of you have a lot of doubt, a lot of self-doubt. How can we get rid of that? Some of you need to actually, I saw that Exorcist cards. I did not, yeah, some of you need to get rid of some people. Look, you have the exploration card, 3 of Wands. Some of you need to go out, explore. Some of you actually might just walk around your neighborhood and you run into the right things that push you into the direction you need to go. Or you go and travel, you're traveling more this upcoming year. Okay. Like things were crashing down and now you picked yourself back up. Come on, Sag, let's go. Look, you have the 7. See, look, you have the 7 of Swords. This is deception. These are people, things, places trying to deceive you. You need to listen to your own intuition, because don't listen. You cannot listen to other people right now. You are the sage. People come to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people come to the Sagittarius for advice. You cannot go to other people for advice, or you need to choose very wisely who you get advice from, because you have people here trying to deceive you, basically feed you BS. They're trying to feed you nonsense. So do not listen to them. Only listen to your inner self. And if you have some inner things that you need to work out, right, with the conflict card in reverse, literally go speak to another Sagittarius. Only a Sagittarius will understand what you're going through, because they either have gone through something similar, even if it's not the same, like let's say it's a career message, right? Even if it's not the same job or field, something that they've went through in their life correlates or is very similar to what you're going through right now. Okay. Let's get one more. Or maybe you have another Sagittarius in your life that you only seek advice from. Okay. See, look, you have the 8 of Swords, interference. These are people trying to interfere. 2 of Wands. And you have the Death card here. Yeah. Scorpio energy is here. Aries is here. Gemini is here. Aquarius is here. So you have air, fire. Okay. Yeah. With this Death card here. Yeah. This is a renewal. This is getting rid of old things. Getting rid of the negative self-talk, the doubt. And you're going to dominate the situation. You're going to win the situation. And with this interference card, this feels more like a spiritual interference. Birds are significant too. Maybe you are seeing a lot of birds, or birds are literally talking to you. But I'm also getting, like, as a spiritual message, you may notice, like, if there are certain things that are delayed or certain things that are being, you know, it feels like there's like trials in order to receive or get this thing. This is an interference of protection. This is divine protection. Especially if you are blindly going to something, towards something, this is protection here. And it's almost like you're going out into the world as a child, childlike, and the world, your spiritual team, your guides as the parent are you know, like, you're like a toddler in this situation where, like, you're just going out into the world, you're exploring, you're touching everything, tasting everything, and you have a parent that's watching you, or a parent that's watching you from afar, but never, they don't want to be too close. They don't want to, you know, make you feel like you can't do, but they're close enough that if something were to happen, they'll be there to intercept it. They'll be there to guide you out of the situation. Some of you feel like this through a significant family member that may have passed away. Okay. Yeah, this is a spiritual message. Okay. We're going to end this for the sides. Let's get a timing card for you. Then we're going to move on to Capricorn. Yeah. Okay. Spirit, please give me a closing message for the Sag, please. So you have November. Maybe your birthday was in November. You have create space for it to happen sooner. Yeah, this is you getting rid of those people or things, or this doesn't have to be people, but you need to make room for things. Maybe you have a lot of clutter. Okay. You need to get rid of things, physical things, people. Okay, let's get one more for the Sag. Thank you. Oh, this is 2. You have faith. Like, what else can I say? What more can I say? Okay, and you have winter. Self-explanatory. All right. Thank you, Sag, for being here. We're going to move on to Capricorn. All right. So these are for the Capricorn. Sun, rising, Venus, and Mars. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right, Cap. What deck do I want to use for you? I want to use the energy deck for Caps. I feel like y'all want this one. Oh, y'all will like that one. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Sun, rising, Venus, and Mars. Let me just drink some water. All right. Spirit, please give me a message for the Capricorns, please. Sun, rising, Venus, and Mars. Give me a message for the Capricorns. One more. Capricorn, your energy is quiet. Maybe you're spending a lot of time to yourself, or you're in solitude. Maybe gearing up for your birthday, their season. We'll see. Yeah, see, look, you have cornucopia. Maybe some of you are just enjoying the fruits of your labor, spending time to yourself. But, you know, cornucopia, this is the abundance here. Abundance that you have accumulated, earned, worked for. Okay. Oh boy. Then you have people who are envious of that. And usually when these cards come out a lot when I do readings, especially for other people. And this is definitely someone in close proximity. It could be at work, a family member, a friend who is watching you, watching your success, and could be very envious or jealous of you, even though they have, like, sometimes people think, and this is a lesson that I feel like I've learned, and a lot of people are expressing that they've learned. A lesson that I've picked up over my lifetime and over other people's lifetimes is that a person could have more than you. They could be better than you or be more well off than you and still be jealous of you, still be envious of you. I've definitely had situations where I've thought, like, this person is older than me. Like, why would this person be jealous of me? Or this person has more than me. They have more friends. They have a significant other. They're married. They're well off. Why are you jealous of me? And sometimes it just works out that way because they see what you have, and because they don't have it, now they think they're jealous of it. You know what I mean? So, like, in this card, even though this city right here is a city of gold, it's beautiful, it's bright, this is still ivory, this is still luxury. But for some reason, this person is jealous because they're comparing themselves as well. So you could have that happen for you, Capricorn. But look, you also have patience. Now, Capricorn, let me be very honest, okay? This could be you, right? This could be your energy. You could be watching other people kind of gain success and be a little jealous of it. But with the patience card altogether, I am picking up you being patient also. So reverse it however it fits for you. So if someone's jealous of you, or if you're jealous of people, whatever, either way, patience is significant. If this is a situation where, like, people are jealous of you or watching you, be patient or be careful about who you spend close quarters with, you know, like who you want to spend time with, who you invite into your home or share your success with. Not that they're like gonna do anything, but it's more so of like you just have to spend time to yourself. See, you have the rest and rejuvenation card. This is you resting and rejuvenating. This is you spending time to yourself. So yeah, do not compare yourself to others, because right now it's not comparable. You know what I mean? Like gold and ivory are two different things. Both very beautiful, but not the same thing. Okay. All right. Let's see. See, look. You have the daughter of air. This is the page of swords in the traditional. Usually when this comes out, I'm definitely getting like defense mode or on the defense, or maybe even protecting yourself. This is you needing to protect yourself at this time, Capricorn, because like I said before, there's people watching you. They're envious of what you got going on. Even if you may have like literally slaved for this, it doesn't matter. People probably think that you got it easy and probably think, you know, it's like handed to you or whatever the case. So you might need to be a little bit protective of your energy right now, or you need to be patient too about the things that you say. You know, like don't be so quick to tell people your success right now, or don't be so quick to verbalize it out loud, because you don't know who's watching. You know what I mean? So just be very mindful. Okay. Okay, you have the father of earth. You could have an earth sign that's watching you. This could be your energy too. Maybe you're just, I mean, this is your energy. You're an earth sign, right? This is your energy. You're the one that is and that's what I mean, like you are gaining all this abundance, but this is from your hard work. You know, like it wasn't handed to you. You were the one being frugal. You're the one trying to save money, maybe even like cutting down on like your bills, cutting down on how much you spend, how much you go out. And people are jealous of the fact that they think that you have more money than them. And the thing is, like, they could probably make more money than you, technically, but you retain more of that money because you're frugal, because you're smart. You know how to use what you have and make it last, and you're very resourceful. Okay, so just be very mindful, Cap, because people are jealous. I don't know why. I don't know why, Capricorn. I'm sorry. No one wants to put in the work as much as you, but they want what you have. Okay, so you have the Three of Wands here. So your ships are coming in, or the things that you have been working for are finally taking off, right? So this is definitely a card which, yeah, like you may actually be moving up, right? Promotion, or maybe moving to a new place or city or home, or maybe you've gotten a new job that pays more or will pay you to move. Okay, a relocation. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what we got. No, let's not take that. So yeah, you have the universe here. Things are happening in divine timing as well. So it's like right when you're leasing, that's when the job comes in. It's like, hey, we'll pay for you to move here. You know what I mean? So people are thinking that you just got it easy. And it's like, it's just not easy. It's just like, why are you mad? Why are you mad at me? Like, how you mad at me for wanting a new job? Like, that's crazy. Oh, boy. Yeah, I am picking up a coworker for some reason. Like, there's a coworker that's watching you. They're thinking that, like, favoritism, or you have favoritism in the workplace, or you're only getting things because you're this person's friend or cousin or family member. And it's like, no, you actually worked hard for this. This wasn't like a Nepo situation. You know what I mean? And if it was, like, you know, take it as it is. Look, you have the Wheel of Fortune here. You took it. You did the work. You took the risk. You took the chance, and now someone's upset at the fact that you did this. You know what I mean? Like, you got the jackpot, but you got the jackpot because you actually participated. You know what I mean? Like, why are we upset? This person is like really weird. Yeah, people are thinking that, like, yeah. Just ignore them. Spend time to yourself. Yeah. So you have the Five of Wands. They want to start fights. They want to, like, yeah. This is why you need to be protective of yourself. You could have people in your space and your energy are could be very argumentative. Again, they're watching you, so they're envious. So they're trying to, like, do things to delay you or do things to mess up what's going on with you. But this is why you're also divinely protected. So regardless, you're gonna be okay. But you spending time to yourself as well would help tremendously, because you may notice, like, you go out with these people and something like a car tire pops, or, you know, like, things are delayed for a reason. Let's get one more. Oh, okay. So you have the Mother of Fire. You have the title card. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. Maybe you have a fire sign placement, Aries, Leo, Sag. You have the title card here. So yeah, you're receiving something new. And this is also the Three of Cups. And usually this is like the abundance card. So there's some type of abundance. Maybe someone's giving this abundance to you. And that's what makes people feel like someone's giving you something new. Or it feels like someone's just handing you something. Could be a family member, like an inheritance, right? And someone's upset that your name is on the will, but you're the only child. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, why are we comparing? Like, I'm the only child to my parents. God forbid they passed away. They passed everything to me. Who else are they gonna pass it to? They're gonna pass it to a stranger? Like, why are we having this conversation? All right, Cap. Let's see. Let's end this message with the Diamond card. See what we got going on for you, Cap. Yeah, you have the month of September. So that's Libra and Virgo energy. In the back of the deck, I did see it's coming for you. So whatever you're asking for, whatever you want, is coming for you. You have within a couple of weeks as well. Yes, so maybe something you did in September is now materializing now or within a couple of weeks. So this is why people think that it just was handed to you, because they didn't see the work that you put into September or something like that. I don't know. I'm so annoyed for you. Like, let's just get one more. And that's the thing. People are watching you to think like you're sitting around, you're lounging, you're doing nothing. And it's like, no, you're actually working. You put in the work. You also have 2 months from now. So between a couple of weeks and 2 months from now could be significant. That could be when this person hands this position, these new things, this abundance to you, or you move, or, you know, the risk that you took, or the chances that you took come in, they materialize financially in abundance. Yeah, you have to just stay positive about it as well, okay? All right, Cap, that's all I have for you. We're going to move on to Aquarius. We have Aquarius and then Pisces, and then we're going to end this live. Oh, no. But don't worry, I'll be back on Thursday with brand new weekly readings for every sign. So don't worry. All right, what do I want to use for Aquarius's? I think I'm going to use the same one. All right, Spirit, please give me a message for Aquarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. All right, Spirit, please give me a message for the Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. We're on Aquarius. Spirit, please give me messages for the Aquarius placements, please. Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, and Mars. Okay. All right, Aquarius. So in the back, you have the thinking man. This is definitely your energy. You have been thinking to yourself, maybe writing things down. Maybe you're a writer or something. But you've definitely been in your head about some things. You also have, okay, daughter romance. Okay, Aquarius. So you could be thinking about love. Maybe you're thinking about how you want to communicate to someone. Maybe there's some new romantic options happening for you, so you're thinking about which way to go. Especially if you've been talking to someone or communicating with someone for a while, maybe you want to express how you feel or express, maybe a new relationship you want to have with this person. Or someone could be thinking or talking to you about this. Okay, yeah. So you have, so you have community in the back. So yeah, you could have been dating multiple people. I hope you're not for the streets, but if you're single, it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. Some of you, someone walked away, or you're walking away because you want to go towards something new, or you have new options. Okay. All right, let's get some clarity. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe you're walking or going to someone for clarity, or you want clarity in this situation. All right, Aquarius, let's see. Spirit, please clarify for the Aquarius, please. Yeah, you have the Nine of Cups here. So this is definitely a wish fulfillment, joy, happiness. Maybe you're with someone that makes you feel this way, a Pisces possibly. But yeah, you're enjoying whatever this is, whoever this is, with whomever. Yeah. Let's get some more. Maybe you are just trying to get clarity on like romance in general. And this is for the Aquarius. Yeah, maybe you found someone that you actually want to get married to, or yeah, especially you have the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is disappointment in reverse. Yeah, maybe you found someone that doesn't disappoint you, actually brings you joy, someone you find that you can see yourself with for a while, for the rest of your life. They bring a lot of balance into your life. Okay. Or this is what's coming towards you. Yeah, see, look, you have the Ten of Wands here. So you have been feeling like you're stuck, or maybe you feel like you couldn't be yourself, feeling trapped in a situation, especially an old love situation. Some of you feel like you weren't able to like take the chance or take the opportunity on someone or something because you didn't have what you thought that you needed, or there was something you were still dealing with that brought a lot of disappointment. But now that you've gotten the clarity on like what you want and who you want, now you feel like you can actually enjoy like dating or this person or this relationship, See, look, you have the Star card. This is your energy, Aquarius. You're here. This is you having hope in love as well. Maybe you have been through a lot when it comes to relationships. You've been very disappointed, or you've been let down. Like maybe people have made you feel like you couldn't be yourself. You couldn't be free. You couldn't be the Aquarius that you need to be. And, that doesn't stop you from feeling hopeful in love, or you find someone that makes you feel hopeful that, this relationship could work. Let's get one more. Okay, it could be with a fire sign, or it could be with someone that there's a lot of passion between the two of you. Something could have happened fairly quickly as well. Maybe you met this person very quickly. Yeah, see, look. Or it's another air sign. Oh, this could be you. Okay, with the Mother of Air and the Six of Wands. So the support in this, there's support in this relationship. This person supports you. Someone definitely feels like they've won, or feel like they've gotten the jackpot. They feel like, you know, they feel good in this relationship. Someone feels really good. Yes. I'm also getting with the Two of Wands here. This feels like a power couple. Like you guys may see yourselves as a power couple, or people see you in this way with this person. Yeah, you guys balance each other out. Yeah, you could be dating another Aquarius. This is interesting. I've never seen two Aquarius date before. I wonder how that is. Oh, let's end this message with the timing card. We have 2 months from now. Okay. We have around May. Could be dealing with the Taurus as well. Release any attachment to timing. That could be significant too. Maybe that's what this is about, like you opening your heart to love in general, even if this is not a particular person. A lot of you have been to yourselves, and now you're opening yourselves to love because you feel free to. You feel like you can. Maybe you're finally releasing the attachment that you've had in past relationships, past things that have happened to you. I'm seeing 111. Okay. All right, Aquarius, that's all I have for you. Let's move on to Pisces, last but not least. We're going to move on to Pisces, and we're going to close the reading. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. It's just so sad. I feel so sad. Alright, what do I want to use for Pisces? I kind of want to use the same deck. Yeah, I want to use this one. Alright, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Okay, Spirit, please give me a message for the Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars for the Pisces. Pisces, what do you have for me? Okay, so we have Broken Heart in the back. I was hearing the song Grounded by Aries, so that could be significant. But you're dealing with the broken heart, maybe some past things that you're still dealing with. Maybe someone has recently broken your heart that you're dealing with. Okay, you have envy here as well. Okay, what's that? Oh, Door to Romance. Yeah, you have the Garden and the Gate. So this is, Pisces, this is a card of you not feeling ready to maybe leave a situation, go forth to the goals, to the things that you actually want. Despite the fact that if you see it here, this little girl here on this card has the key around her neck, but still feels like you're waiting for the right time, or waiting for, for you to get kind of like permission to leave. Does that make sense? All right, let's see. What do we have for the Pisces placements? Sun, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Yeah, see, look, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the Ten of Wands. Aquarius literally just got these two cards together. There definitely is something where you feel like you can't get out, or you feel disappointed. There's nothing left here in this situation, and yet you're still here. A lot of you have been disappointed a lot in this situation multiple times, maybe by multiple people, or maybe even the same person. And you feel kind of like you don't belong here. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing left here to do. So you don't need to be in this relationship or this situation anymore, but yet you're still here. Especially because a lot of you are, you're waiting, you're making excuses. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna give them 2 more months. If they change by then maybe I'll, give them another chance. And it's like, they're not going to change. They've already shown you multiple times. Literally, there's been 5 different situations where they've shown you they're not going to change. They've showed you that how they truly feel about you. And yet you're still here. And this is like sad because like the cheetah, you see that it's in the cage. And it's like it doesn't belong here. You belong in the wilds, right? Per se. Feeling free. Being able to do what cheetahs need to do. Which is be in their environment. You're in the wrong environment. Okay, let's get some more. One second. Yeah, see, look, you have the title card with the 3 of Wands. Some of you need to go take yourselves out of this situation and go and explore. You need to go date. If this is about a love relationship, you need to go out there, because you staying here is not working. It's not. You're gonna continue to be disappointed. You're gonna continue to feel, isolated, left out, abandoned, hurt, burdened, because you're still here. Okay. See, look, you have the 8 of, I think this is the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. It's time to walk away from this situation. It's time to get out of this situation. You have the 8 of Wands with swiftness. It's time to go. It's time to go. See, look, 5 of Swords, defeat. It's over. There's nothing left for you to do, to say, like, it's done. It's done. All right, Pisces, what else we got for you? It's disappointing too, because like you probably given this person like chance after chance. You've given this person a lot of chances, and they failed each time. But now you're at the point now, Pisces, where like, yeah, see, look, you have the 6 of Wands. You're being guided out of this situation regardless. You're being pushed out of this situation. So even if you don't do something about it, the universe will, your spiritual team will. Something will happen. You might actually get like a text message or something, an email or something that literally pushes you to finally remove yourself from this situation. Okay? See, look, you have the Chariot card here. You need to move away. You need to go. It's time to go. It's time to get out of this situation. For a lot of you, this is a relationship. There's nothing left to say. There's nothing left to do. It doesn't matter what they say and do, because at the end of the day, like, it's too late. Okay? And as soon as you do that, you get a new, better relationship. Let's get one more. A new and better relationship. Let's get one. See, look, you are the Empress here. You're going from the child to the mom. And you're also the Empress. Like, you can literally have anything that you want. Why are you choosing to be here where you've already been disappointed? You've already been let down. Yeah, some of you are getting the clarity about this with the Ace of Air, the Ace of Swords. You're finally getting the clarity that you need, or the wisdom that you need. You're finally getting, exactly what you need to finally free yourself from this situation. That's beautiful. So you're freeing yourself. You know what, Pisces? I'm going to give you a love card as well. Anyway. Let's get one card for the Pisces. Thank you. See, look, it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to go, like, go out and meet people. Go out, even if you're single, you're not in a relationship right now, like, it's okay. Like, go out, meet someone new. You can't be in the house all the time. You can't be stuck here because you're not going to get what you want if you're to yourself all the time. You're not going to get what you want if you're in the same place or stuck in the same relationship. It's already shown you, like, you're not getting what you want, so go get what you want. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, Pisces, let's end this message with the timing card. Okay. Okay, yeah, we have within 3 months. Okay. Yeah, fall time. It's significant for you. You know what that means. I don't. And you have winter. So from fall to winter, that's 3 months. You could have seen the shift happen. You have divine timing is at play. Alright, Pisces, that's all I have for you. I hope that this resonated. This concludes the end of this live. I've gone through all the signs, so please go check out all your placements, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. Don't forget to also check out your videos and the other like playlists. So if you have an Aries Sun, Sag, Moon, go check out those placements, anything like that. Yeah, I'll be back next time. I'll be back Thursday with new readings, weekly readings. But yeah, that's all I have. Thank you again for watching. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, and make sure you click the notification bell, okay? Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.